Hello, I'm Brian. Welcome to the step 4 of the sales process. This is the closing part. If you haven't done the prior steps correctly, go back because you won't be able to do this correctly. It won't be easy on you. But if you have done everything that we've talked about prior to this part's going to go really easy. Okay, it shouldn't be hard for anybody. It should be nice, simple, and feel very easy. Okay, because the customer already wants whatever product you've been selling them. They've reaffirmed that the product that they chose is the right one, and you're just going to help them, finish up the paperwork. So it's going to be really nice and easy. So you've done everything you need to do this part. It's super easy. So we're going to use what we've learned. We're going to keep that in our back pocket. When you're at the table, wherever you're at closing this deal, you're going to keep all the ammunition your customer's given you by their wants and needs, them reaffirming that it's the right product, for you to overcome any objections that might pop out. Because that's just, once again, buying questions. The customer is going to have objections. You're going to basically help them through it. If it happens to be, oh my gosh, it's going to be too expensive. Well, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, we wouldn't give you something that you couldn't afford. And I'm going to try to make it as easy on you as I can. I promise you that. Because whoever is going to want to make sure that you can afford it. Talking about price and payment. Then we're going to get to price. The price tends to be what it is nowadays. Okay, your sales manager, your buyer, your general manager, they price those very, very reasonable. The reason being is that with the internet and so forth, everybody knows what it costs. So most likely your product is priced reasonably, and you've done a good job building value when you demoed and asking questions, getting them right into the right car. They're going to be good with that. Okay, if not, it's probably due to payment. People normally, when a car is too expensive, they're talking about their payment. Most people don't purchase a car cash. It does happen, or pay it off. Normally, they're gonna trade in another vehicle. They're gonna buy that car, and then 2, 3, 4 years later, they're gonna trade it in. So they're rocking a car payment. So the thing they're talking about is their payment. You want to let them know, or you want to ask them, what are you paying now? Okay, that's a good basis to start. Okay, because that's their budget. Most likely they are good with that if they've been paying it. It won't be common if they trade that car in for them to be at the same exact payment, but that's a good place to start. So when you're talking payment, you want to let them know that, hey, you've entrusted me in taking care of you. By this time, they should trust you, and you're going to let them know that we're going to get you the best payment that we can to make sure they can afford it, because it wouldn't make sense, because we don't want the bank to come get it. We want you to own it forever so you can come back and buy another one. So that's a good way of getting over payment. And if they've trusted you and you've done your job building rapport, it's going to come off sincere and easy. And they're going to be like, you're right, Brian, let's just go ahead and get it taken care of. Interest rate. Now, the interest rate, basically what it is that that's the amount of money they're going to pay to loan money from whatever institution that they loan it from. And they're going to get what they deserve, whether it be bad or good. So you need to let them know that. Well, what's my interest rate going to be? Well, you know what? It really depends on a lot of things. But what we're going to do is whatever interest rate that you deserve, the best, I'm going to get it for you. I promise you that. If your interest rate, if you can find a lower interest rate, now this is for normal lending, not someplace like a buy here, pay here, or a JD Buy Right, or a Drive Time. But I always tell people that you have a certain amount of time between now and however number of days that we written on the contract. If they can find a better interest rate, they can rewrite it for that institution and get that interest rate. So, basically, I fumbled through that, but how you want to basically use that is, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I work with a number of different finance companies. I'm going to get you the best interest rate that I can, okay? And for some reason that you're able to find a lower one and get approved for that in a certain number of days, let's come back, we'll go ahead and you can get that one. So you don't have to worry about getting an interest rate that you think is unfair to you. That's how you handle that. Now, if it's a buy here, pay here, secondary lending, rebuilding the credit, that's not so much of an issue, because these people know that them just getting that car is a big deal. And because they haven't taken care of their credit before, they're going to pay for it. That's the cost of lending. So if they do ask that, be like, I am going to get you the best one that you can qualify for. You don't have to worry about that. So normally you're going to get that objection with people who have very good credit, or people who just don't know. So people who have very good credit, obviously I'm going to get you the best credit that you deserve. And I'm going to search for it and find it for you, and we're going to get you a really good rate. And if not, and you're able to find a less expensive, a less interest rate, a lower one, you can come back. We can rewrite it for that bank, and you can use that one. So that's how you handle those objections. And you're normally going to get those two different type of customers. What you're going to want to do is get a commitment from the customer. You don't want to do all this work. You don't want to do all this work with the customer if for some reason they're not committed to buy it. Okay, so when you're at the table and you're getting this, you want to get a commitment. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My nose was itching, and I didn't want to sit there and itch it on camera. So you want to get a commitment. So what you're going to do is basically you're going to be like, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, we found the right vehicle for you. We got the payment that you're looking for. If I can get this taken care of, do you want to take the car home today? That's what you want to get. You want to get a commitment. Okay, because when someone commits to another person, especially someone they trust, you trust them, you get a commitment, your closing percentage is going to go way up. If you don't get a commitment, there's no reason to go back. There's no reason to go to your boss. There's no reason. Because even if you get it, it doesn't mean they're going to take it home. So what you want to do, I always get a piece of paper, okay, with the amount. Okay, we got your payment. It's $225 biweekly. It starts this Friday. Your interest rates are so and so. Put a check with a slash on it. If I can do this, you drive home today and have them initial it, sign it, whatever it be. It's not binding in any sense of the word, but you know what it is? It's a commitment. You want a strong commitment from your customer. That way, if you can get it done, they'll take it home, because that means that you're going to sell a car. Okay, without any type of commitment, you're not going to sell a car, and you're wasting everybody's time. So go ahead and get that commitment. That's number one. Get that commitment. Trust. Once again, you want to make sure that you keep the trust of the trust of your client. You don't want to try to pressure them. You don't want to be pushy. Okay, because you're going to lose that trust and you're going to lose the sale. So once again, just maintain this level of trust. Let them know that you're here to work for them. Okay, and if it can be done, it will be done, and you're going to be the one who tries to get it done, and you're the only one who can get it done. Okay, you want them to have that feeling. You don't want them to have that feeling like they're going to go to somewhere else and deal with somebody else, because if it could be done, Brian had already done it. So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you get their trust. And slow down. You've probably heard that. You've probably heard that a couple times, but slow down. Just because you're closing doesn't mean that it needs to be super quick. You want to go at the pace of your customer. The customer is going to determine the pace, and you basically just want to make sure that you go through the process with them and help them. So that's what you want to do. Slow down. Get a commitment. Overcome the objections, the common objections. Overcome those, and you're going to sell something. Okay, whether it be a car, a roof, electronics, cell phones, any of those things, you want to overcome the objections. Gain their trust, get a commitment, make sure that it works for them, and it's going out the door. Then you can go on to the other sale. Okay, delivery of the product isn't really, I didn't really include that. Delivering of the product, you should do the same way every time. However, whoever your manager is, they tell you how to deliver a car, you should do it exactly the same time, or exactly the same way. It makes it easy. That way, and if you've done it once, you can do it over and over. So you want to thank them for choosing you, okay? Saying this is a really big purchase. Well, you don't have to word it that way, but let them know that thank you for trusting me with your car, your needs. If you know anybody else, this is when you go in and you're going to build your sales funnel, okay? If you know anybody else that needs help going through a situation like you are, let them know to come see me. I'll be happy to take care of them. I'll do exactly what I did for you for them, and I'm going to take great care of them. And then if you do have any type of referral program, you want to talk to them about it. Give them multiples of cards. Don't give them just one, because then they don't have any. Okay, give them a couple. Let them know that you have a referral program if you bring somebody in, and give them as many cards. That way they can hand them out to their friends and family. Okay? That's the main thing. After the sale, after you've done all that work, your job isn't done. you want to ensure that you let them know that you'll be willing to help anybody they know like that that's going through their situation. So that way they're on the they're thinking about you, and give them as many cards that they can give to other people. Okay, because you want them to, you have somebody that likes you. You've gone through the process and you've done a great job. You want to be able to give that person reasons to tell other people about you. That's where you get, social media involved, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is that you use to help put your name out there. I always recommend that you get a picture with them, put it up on your Facebook, or whoever, Instagram, Twitter, another happy customer. Thank you so much, so-and-so, for coming to see me, and, I enjoyed it. Enjoy your whatever it be, and put it up there. Okay, get some energy. Okay, you want to make sure that you use your social media to help your sales funnel. And I'm getting off on a tangent, and I apologize for that. But after the sale, don't just want to be pushing them out. Basically put information in your customers' ear that you're willing to help anybody they know. Give them a great experience like you gave them. Anyway, this is a quick little steps of the sales. Steps to the sale. So I'm going to make some other videos about overcoming objections and things like that. So feel free to watch those. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, comment sections below. I'd like to learn. I don't know everything, so if I miss something or something that works good for you, let me know. I'd be happy to learn. Thank you so much. Have a great day.